Leading things off on August the 25th, we're going to be doing a lot of things. The Percy Sutton 5K is going to be happening. We have a back-to-school barbecue also. It's going to take place in Crotona Park. And joining us with all the details, we have the organizer sitting in the house, Elizabeth Harrison. Give her a big round of applause, everybody.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right, yourself?
So, pen or pencil?
Yes.
The annual back-to-school barbecue.
Yes.
You started this 2 years ago.
9 years ago.
9 years ago?
This is the 9th annual this year coming up.
Oh, somebody said, yeah, I was there 2 years ago. So this is the 9th annual, so you've been
9th
doing this
annual.
for a while. Tell us about it.
It's an out-of-pocket organization that I came together with when my son reached junior high school because I knew, that's the time when kids start, going sideways. So I figured, maybe if I show him that I'm dedicated to his education and not also his, but other children in the community, it'll keep him more focused on, his education first.
So you notice that junior high school is a time where, they can go this way or that way. And that's when you need to be with them every step of the way.
Exactly.
Let them know that you are checking them.
So 9 years ago, I was on it. Once he turned into MS-45, Thomas Giordano, I started volunteering at the school.
Oh, you said, let me get right up there close and personal.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Yes. Because that's where I strayed away. And I wish, when I was young, I had someone, strong and more focused on my education. So I started it to show my son that education is a very strong, needed thing today in society.
So you learn from the mistakes of others.
And my mistakes.
Yeah. And so now you have something called pen or pencil. How did you start this organization?
Pen and pencil came about because I also know what it is to be in the criminal system. Yeah. So it's teaching the kids that you have two choices in our neighborhood that we grow up every day in. Is either you're going to deal with the penitentiary or you're going to take it to education.
So this is just, here's the pen and here's the pencil. But you're talking about penitentiary. Gotcha.
So we're trying to steer the kids from the penitentiary and show them that they're worth more in our community. It's not just, when people talk about our urban communities, it's more focused on the jails and the population in jails. So we're trying to keep them out of the jails and keep them into school.
So coming out of the penitentiary, you want to let them know that, hey, you can continue education.
You can continue education and we can stray away from it also, stay away from the penitentiary.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have a lot of kids in the community that I talk to about, the violence, the gangs, stay away from the gangs, the violence. I also have a family member that deals with the SOS program, Save Our Streets. So I try to bring out the buttons and the pens also to educate the kids about saving our communities. Yeah. I'm also trying to be affiliated with the Bronx Defenders. I speak to them, on occasions. I'm trying to have them also attend this year's event to see if they could speak to the kids about ongoing things in the community, how to approach police officers when being talked to, how to respect yourself and others, So I'm trying to make it a growing project so we can educate the kids in our community.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a revolving door. Recidivism is pretty big in some places, but you're there to say, no, it doesn't have to be that way.
That's right.
You don't have to go back. You can do some things right here to stay in our community and help others.
Be positive towards others.
Life. Yeah, yeah. So you're going to be at the park, Crotona Park East, Charlotte's Place. That's over there by the lake and the playground.
Yes, right by the lake.
And what's you going to look? You're going to be out there early in the morning because in order to set something up like that, you
I'm
can't
out
just
there
come
3
out
in the
and say,
morning.
all right, let's open up a picnic basket
I'm
here.
in the park from 3 in the morning to closing.
Yeah.
So I'm out there because it's a set area that I have, so when the people come out every year, they look for that same area. I have a banner, like it's on my shirt, that I have put up with the canopy tents and stuff like that. This year I'm trying to see if we can get the Health First out there for the kids to see, teach them about,
Health First
obesity.
is good about that too, yeah.
Right, try to see if they can teach the kids about obesity.
Call George Hulse. Give George Hulse a call over there. He's the vice president of a lot of things happening in the community.
Thank you. I need that type of information. So I'm trying to, make it grow. It started from me by myself, and now I have my cousins, my family as far as Florida that support me, ship stuff up. I have families, the community. I have a motor club that donates their grill to us.
A motor club? Motorcycles?
Right.
Oh,
they donate their drum grill to us every year, so that saves me from having to buy 12 different grills.
So you have a few sponsors, people that want to step up and help out.
That see that my dedication, so they're willing to donate certain things of their community. Morris Senior Air Rights donates the canopy tents for me.
Yeah.
The Spartans, again, cycle crew, they donate their drum grill to us, and then I have a host of family and friends that help me out with the school supplies now.
And then you need some music and a microphone and all that stuff.
If Crotona Park will allow it.
They won't allow it?
Unless you WBLS or somebody.
Oh, they'll let BLS do it. Huh?
Someone, but you know, you would need like a lot, you know, as far as a
Yeah.
bigger organization, and being that I'm small based and actually
Well, you're not
nonprofit.
small based.
Well,
She's not small based, right?
well, no, I'm not a nonprofit.
And you said, yeah, and you said you get a lot of it comes out of your pocket.
Yes,
You and your family get together and you spend your own money.
yes.
Well, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I'm gonna give you this camera right here. And say hello to my little friend. Ask for what you want. You know, be sincere and ask for what you want. If you need funding, you need volunteers, you need another grill, need a bigger grill.
We just need help from the community to support our children and give back to our children in the community. The stores that we spend our money in every day, where these kids are spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on sneakers that's less important than their education. So we just asking for the communities to give back.
Yeah.
There's 2 stores I usually deal with. That's BJ's, when I buy the kids juices and snacks and waters, and there's also Staples that I support, you know, dealing with the school supplies. So I actually gave them a proposal this year of all years, you know, to see if it can make it grow, because it's actually growing and growing and growing, and is kind of overseeing myself. So I'm trying.
And people should be interested in trying to keep people out of jail and have them and put them on the right track.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm trying.
So where do they send this money to? Or where do they write a check to?
They don't have to write a check. They can buy it. I'm that type of person. You can buy it,
Buy the food
put
and
it
send
there,
it?
the food, the supplies, whatever you need, you can do it.
But you may need a check.
No, I don't need no check. It's
I was just trying to set it up.
no, it's just like
You
I
need
said,
a
it's a
check to
give back.
move things around, yeah.
You're right. And my main goal on what I'm trying to do right now is try to get a storage unit to where I can have it all year round. If a student needs supplies or anything, they can give me a phone call.
So
anyone.
write to that storage unit and tell them you're a nonprofit organization and that you would like to get a storage unit for maybe $5 a month, $10 a month. You can handle that, right?
So they can do it all year round, you know, because the stuff that these schools ask for is a lot. And a lot of parents have multiple kids, you know, and it's very hard. So
You have a website?
yes.
So tell them that you'll put them on your website, put their banner on your website. What was it, something self-storage? Which one do you want?
It doesn't matter.
You gotta put it out there. You gotta visualize this stuff before it comes.
I'll
Because
visualize
if you
it.
can see it,
I'm
you can see
just-
something happen. When I used to box, I used to see the whole thing before it happened. This is what I want to do. Da 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 da. And 9 times out of 10, I would follow. Some other things would come into place where you have to adjust, but you see things happen. When I go on the air, sometimes I see what's going to happen before it happens.
Right.
I know what I'm going to say. So you have to prepare before you get there.
Right.
And a lot of times, by doing it over and over again, it becomes a little more easier. But there's always things that will step in the way that you'd have to
Maneuver.
adjust for. But yeah, if you visualize what you want, you can get it. I mean, that's why
It's
I give you that
growing.
camera.
I
know.
I started
it's
at
growing. And
17
you're
kids. I'm
and
up
you're
to over
helping
200.
people. The blessing is that you're helping people, so the blessings are going to continue to pour in your direction. You know.
As long as God protect me and my son, everything else is obsolete.
Yeah, you're fine. God gave you the blessings. Just activate those blessings and make it happen for you.
Yes.
What's the website where people can go? Because we're going over to the 9th Annual Pen or Pencil Back to School Barbecue, Saturday, August the 25th, right? Quatona Park East, Charlotte's Place over there by the lake and the playground.
Yes. I usually promote it on my Facebook. It's under Liz Harrison, like you have there. It's open to the public, to anyone. I've met many young ladies with their children that I've never met before that came out and supported it. Actually, one young lady that lives in Co-op City, she brought her kids,
There you go.
know, and I never met her. She attended probably 3 years ago, and then she surprised me last year with a whole bunch of kids. So I was really happy to see her, you know.
What's that website again?
There's no that's not that's the email. The website that I promoted on is my Facebook for right now.
Okay, what's the Facebook page?
It's Liz Harrison.
Liz Harrison. All right, thank you so much. Give Liz a big round of applause. We'll take a break right here. We'll come back with more Open next. Yeah!